Hey guys, it's Ryder and I'm back with another video of Skyfactory 4. Today we're going to be completing the first section of the achievement book and some of the other last section. We're probably going to get into the iron and coal today, as well as the tin and wool and amber. So here I'm just gonna collect the rest of this bone tree that we grew last episode. Yeah. So the audio is very, very loud. Okay, so now let's look at the advancement book. Let's see what we got to work with here. Could ever open. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get the sand sapling, the coal sapling, and the cotton sapling right there, and we'll also probably get some of the iron. So we got the let's yeah, so let's get some clay, because with the clay what we can do is we can get bonsai pots, and bonsai pots are really, really going to help us with this process. So let's just plant a couple here, wait for them to grow. Yeah, with the bonsai pots, the trees will just grow on their own in a set amount of time, and it'll make everything a whole lot easier, because the space, they'll only take up about a block of space, just the pot, and that's really, really efficient and less time consuming, because all you have to do is just go around and right click it with the paxel or axe or some other tool, and then you can be done with the thing. So anyway, yeah, let's just get a couple more saplings here for later when we're going to be needing them for the bonsai bonsai pots. Okay, so yeah, there's 2 clay. Then for this, you're just going to make them into clay, regular clay, put them in a furnace, and then just put some wood in or whatever fuel and let them heat up. You're just going to need 5 bricks to make the bonsai pot, and you can either use dirt in them or grass, and we'll be doing grass later. So there's the bonsai pot now. So you just need 5 bricks, lower left corner, and you can just lower quadrant, I mean, and then you can just yeah, you just get it by smelting the clay in a furnace or some other smelting thing. I'm just shifting here to try and get this tree to grow so we can get a little bit more clay. What I think I'm going to do is put some dirt in the dirt sapling in the first bonsai, so I can get some more dirt to get more grass and such. There we go. We now have enough to get the bonsai. Let's make that real quick. There we go. So now with the bonsai, we're just going to need a piece of dirt to begin with. We're going to place it back here. There we go. Luckily we grabbed that one. I already had another dirt, but that's fine. We'll use that for the grass later. Yeah, I think we'll place a clay sapling actually first, so we can get more bonsai pots, and we have enough dirt to place another one, so we'll get the dirt sapling in soon enough. So you can see that that's growing at a set amount of time because of the percentage. They grow faster on dirt and fertilizer, which you can unlock with prestige points. You can get prestige points for completing the achievements in one whole achievement section, which we will probably be doing in this episode or a next episode. I'm just going to get this clay in the furnace real quick so I can get another bonsai pot. And you can see that one's grown, so you just equip your paxel and you right click it, and then all this stuff goes into your inventory. There's percentages of things you can get, and unlike just doing it in a regular tree form, you can actually, without having shears, just get leaves. And leaves are going to be important for getting the grass that we need. So as you can see, it's almost grown again. But the thing about this is that you sometimes get less resin and acorns, but it basically speeds up the entire process of the growing and the planting, because you really only have to just chop it down and then you don't have to plant it. Oh, and that dirt fell. See, sometimes they fall and sometimes they don't. You gotta get on the right angle for that. Okay, so now we have our next one. Let's see. Okay, so now that we have everything that we need, we're just gonna harvest this. Get another clay. And then we are going. The video crashed. Perfect. So what I did really before it crashed was I got a lot more bonsais. I expanded the area. I don't know why it crashed. That was really, really bad. I got the coal sapling as well as the cotton sapling by just using the things. I also put this cabinet back here. I expanded the area, put some torches down. So you get the coal sapling from using a birch thing that you just put a sand sapling in a cauldron full of water, and you get the birch sapling, and then you just put the birch sapling inside of a furnace, and then you get the coal sapling. And this rain is really loud. I probably should have turned it down, but I forgot to. So yeah. So we got it now, and just gonna kind of wait for a second for everything to get ready. We got quite a bit more resources, and we also have a cobblestone generator, which is made with 1 glass, 1 bucket of water, 1 bucket of lava, and 6 cobblestone. So now we just got the cobblestone by grinding petrified saplings for their resin and acorns. We made a couple cobblestone. We got a cobblestone. We got some cobblestone tools first though, so we could speed up that process. So now we basically have unlimited cobblestone. We don't really need any petrified saplings anymore because of the thing. Because the really only purpose is just to make the other saplings. And what I did here was I made another wooden cauldron and put a torch under it. If you do that, that basically means, or any other type of heat source, that basically means that you're just heating up whatever you put in there. So if you put 4 cobblestone in there, you'll get 1 bucket of lava. And that's how I got the cobblestone generator. Just put a torch under it, that counts as a heat source. You can do it in any type of cauldron. And yeah, so that's basically all I did. I made another clay bucket because once you use lava with a clay bucket in a recipe, the clay bucket will disappear, supposedly burned, probably. And yeah, I just made a lot more bonsai pots, some more saplings. I can't believe the video crashed. That was terrible. But yeah. So now I'm just going to make another furnace, probably split the load between them so I can make everything else. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just put some clay in both of them. This recording is very laggy. Yep, there's the clay in both of them. Throw some charcoal in both of them. Okay, perfect. So now with our coal sapling, we're just gonna harvest these trees real quick again. And then we're gonna take out all of the saplings. You can do this without breaking them. You just have to wait for them to grow to like 10%, and then you can right click again. And now we're just gonna try and sort them. So let's put 2 bone saplings here, a gravel sapling there, and then maybe a petrified sapling or dirt sapling. Yeah, we'll put a sand sapling there, a clay sapling there, or a coal sapling. And we'll put a dirt sapling there. So I wanted to try and organize it a little bit, because if you really have messy bonsai trees, you're not really going to know what to do with it. You're just going to harvest them at random, and then your inventory is going to fill up extremely quickly. So I got the grass blocks by putting water in a wooden cauldron or whatever cauldron you want, then putting dirt in, which will make it a muddy sort of water, and then you just have to throw in a leaf from any tree at all, and then you get grass blocks. So there's a really easy way, because 1 water and 1 dirt equals 1 water, 1 dirt plus 4 leaves from any type of trees equals 4 grass blocks. So really you now have an infinite supply of dirt if you just break the grass, and you can keep repeating that as long as you have leaves, water, and dirt. Well, as long as you have leaves and water. Here I'm just gonna fix up my paxel because it was getting broke. And now I have 2 empty bonsai pots that I can put anything I want in. Let's see, yeah, I'm gonna move this coal over to here so I can get some more saplings. It's much easier to get saplings from growing them because you barely have any % chance to get it from just doing that, and that's a lot better going into here. So yeah, I got the sand sapling and the coal sapling. I did not get the cotton sapling yet. Yeah, so let's just grow this tree. Let's harvest the saplings. I also think I'm going to try and get one of the advanced storages today, which will definitely upgrade my storage by a lot, and will make it so I don't really need to place any other storages except that for like the next few episodes, if I do any more of these, or videos I should say. Yeah, let's just get any saplings we can from these leaves. There, that seems like enough. So now let's go to get a cotton sapling. So this will take cotton acorns and a jungle tree, or bone meal, a vine, and a jungle sapling, as seen down here. So you can get a jungle sapling by just throwing a clay sapling into the muddy water, and out pops the jungle sapling. So like I said earlier, you get a mud water type thing by just throwing a dirt block in with water in a cauldron, and you can get the vines by just putting a jungle sapling onto the drying rack, and then you'll get vines. But if you have iron, then you could just probably harvest the vines right off of the tree itself if you grow it, which I did grow. I'm going to grow it so I can get more saplings from it and not have to do this again. So yeah, just place the dirt there, muddy water, and boom. I got 2 jungle saplings so I could dry one and keep the other one to make the cotton sapling. I'm going to grow this real quick so I can get some more saplings. And also get the wood from it, because it's better to just have a lot of different types of wood than just have the plain oak wood. I think it just makes everything look better if you have all the different types of wood. I also think I'm going to expand the base a little more. And yeah, let's just try and harvest all these leaves. Get as much... Yeah, let's get as much saplings as we can. Not seeming to find any. That isn't good. Oh, there's one. Let's see, can we get another one? There's 2. 3. Possibly. Okay, there's 3. 4 and 5. Nope, okay. Well, oh no, there's only 3. But we did get a coal piece. I don't know how we got that, but I mean, I guess they drop from jungle trees. Coal pieces, 9 coal pieces can make 1 coal, which is going to be another great source of fuel instead of charcoal. I'm just going to take this bone block real quick, grab some bone meal. For the next thing we are going to do after this also requires bone meal. So now we have the cotton, and we got the advancement or whatever, and we're just going to grow this, try and get some saplings from it so we can make more. I'm probably going to pop it down in a bonsai, because the next thing we need to do requires wool, and this will drop string and wool at low percentages for the string. It does not drop wool. You can make wool with 4 string though, which is good. So there's much high percentages of it dropping string as a tree right now than there is as just one in a bonsai pot. So I'm just gonna get this, see how many string we can get from this. These 4 string equals a wool, and the next achievement we're gonna need with this is to get a bed and sleep in a bed. So we need 3 wool and 3 wood to make a bed. We're good with the wood. We have a ton of it. And so we just need 12 string. Right now we have 3. Oh, there's 4. Oh, and there's 5 right on that leave. Okay. Okay, well, 5 string from 1 cotton tree is not bad at all. So, yeah, we just got all those things. Okay. And here's the pre-stitch thing. I already have a pre-stitch point, but I'm not going to use anything that involves pre-stitch until I catch up with this in this world. Because I forgot I had these pre-stitch points to begin with. So I'm not going to be using anything. I'm not going to be using the mob grinder or the hopping bonsai, which makes things so much easier later game because it will harvest the bonsais for you, and that makes the game so much easier because then you'll just have a ton of resources just ready for you to go. But I'm not going to be using any of that until I finish this achievement section because that's when you can get it. So let's just pop this in here, I guess. There's not really much space left, and it's probably going to get much worse. Oh, the audio is terrible. Okay, well, there's our first wool. We only need 2 more, so that means we just need 7 more string, which we don't have, and there we go. Now that cabinet is full, I don't really feel like making another one, so I'm just going to grab these 2 bricks, pop them in here as well. We got 4 bricks now, not enough to make another bonsai. And let's look at the achievement book. So, I think I'm going to go for the tin next, and then the coal piece, and then the iron. Or maybe I'm just going to go with the tin, then iron. I don't know. Well, let's see. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with... Now, first, I'm going to make porcelain. Porcelain is going to be extremely useful for the rest of these saplings because you're going to need it. So what you're going to do is you're going to just craft clay and get some bone meal. And from that, you're just going to make the clay into clay balls. Just going to harvest this clay real quick. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I just make that into clay balls. And then I'm going to see porcelain. So, unfired porcelain is just clay and bone meal, and you get 4 for every one that you do that for. And from that, you can get the porcelain casting table, and you can get that by firing the unfired porcelain. We're also going to need the porcelain tank, which will store our fuel, and the porcelain heater as well. This is where we're going to smelt all our ambers in, because the rest of the saplings basically need amber. We're going to need amber for the tin, we're going to need amber for the iron, and then we're also going to get 2 porcelain faucets to make the fluids come out of the porcelain heater. So, I'm just going to get some bone meal, some clay, push that together, and now we have 16 unfired porcelain. So I'm just going to split this up between these 2 furnaces, and then we'll have 16 fired porcelain, which will be enough to get 2 of the things that we need, main things, and then we'll get the faucets a little later. So right now I'm just going to wait for this to go, harvest my trees a little, bonsai trees, and then I'm going to come over here and check it. So I'm going to be checking this sporadically from now, because once it gets full, I'll get the achievement, another achievement for cobblestone. The achievement is when you get a full vanilla chest from a cobble generator or near it that's filled with it. Then you get the achievement. And you need every single achievement on that page, including the top ones, in order to get that pre-stitch point. I'm also going to need some glass. So there's our first thing, the porcelain casting table. So I'm going to get some more clay. I'm probably going to get some more sand soon, because I'm going to need glass for 2 of the next pieces that I'm going to need, the heater and the tank. Now I'm going to place down another clay sapling, just to speed things up, because I'm going to need some more of that. Okay, there we go, 5. Yeah, we're going to harvest this thing real quick, try and get some sand. Just looking at the other recipes that I don't have yet. Okay, let's go see, do we have any sand resin? Okay, sand acorns, anywhere, there we go. So, now we're just going to make some sand. There we go, 4 sand. And now we're just going to pop that in a furnace and get what comes out of it. So now we're going to make the porcelain casting bin. and this will also be extremely useful because the porcelain casting table is used to make the ingots later on and some of the armor and tools, but the porcelain casting bin is going to be used for the blocks of materials, so like gold blocks, iron blocks, diamond blocks, things that you'll need to mass produce your armor and weaponry and other things that you'll need throughout the game. And bad things happened. I may or may not have just died there. Yeah, I never died there. Okay, well, back to the game. So, our glass is now done. We have the glass we need for the next thing. So let's make that heater. There we go. Now we just need one more, the tank, and then we just need the 2 faucets leading off of the heater. Now, I'm almost done. I'm just going to need one more set of porcelain, and I'm just missing 3 resins, so I'll get there eventually. And looks like we got one of our faucets now. We just need 3 more porcelain, and then we just need the tank. So the tank is going to be filled up with lava, and you know, it's kind of difficult just to keep using 3 clay over and over and over just to get the lava, and then just waste it. So, I think I'm just going to get the obsidian, which obsidian can be formed by just using the water and mixed with the lava inside of the cauldron. And if I do that, then that'll automatically just put the obsidian into my inventory. So it's a very easy way to just get obsidian. Okay, and there's my next faucet. There it is. I just need 8 more fired porcelain ingots, and just need this clay. There we go, and there we go. Let's see, can we make the clay now? Perfect. Got that clay, put it there, mix it with the bone meal, and there we go. 16 porcelain, unfired porcelain. Let's pop it in there and there. Grab that. Okay, we cannot do anything with that yet. So looks like we are not even a row through that yet, but we almost have enough porcelain. One more. And there we go. Now we have 8 porcelain. And we now have the tank. So, how you're going to set this up, we also got 2 achievements during that. How you set this up is you just put the tank down. Then you put the heater on top of it. Then to either side, it doesn't really matter, but I just prefer putting my casting table to the right and my basin to the left. And then, I forgot to do it now, but you put the 2 faucets on either side of the heating thing and leading into the basin and the casting table. That'll transport your materials through there. I got a stone bucket for some reason and thought it would work as a regular bucket, and then saw it and then tried it anyway, and it didn't work. So I just kept it and threw it in there for some reason. And then I tried to use it in a furnace and failed. But there we go. Now we have all the porcelain we need and more. Our machine is done, our smeltery. And for now, I'm just going to harvest these 2 clay. See if I can get another clay. Still no resin. I need some more. It's the resin that really bothers me. What? Well, that's how you fall, apparently, in Skyfactory 4. You fall forever until you land. And don't die. Well, that was weird. Very weird. There we go, there's another heart. Guess I'm falling again. And now you die. Well, that solves that mystery. And every single time you die, you always get a graveyard. And it never spills your stuff anywhere because I think the creators thought that if you died, like, right at the edge of your island and all this stuff just fell off, because there are mobs in here, they just don't spawn on small islands, then that would really just make it worse for the player. But I'm going to fire this clay bucket real quick and use it to grab that water in there. I don't know why I just didn't use this one. Oh, I am just using that one. But now I'm just going to get these four cobblestone in here. I'm going to switch this cauldron out later, and there we go. I just got an obsidian into my inventory, so I'm just going to do that again. Yep, there we go. Now I'm going to switch it out with the cobblestone one to stop it from spreading the fire everywhere, because if my entire island burns up, then that won't be good. So I'm going to go grab some more water, just place it in there. Perfect. Grab some more of that, put some more cobble in there, get another thing. Boom. And then I'm just going to repeat this process for a little while, just to get enough obsidian for my liking. Really, I only needed 3, but I just felt like I needed a bit more. So now I have 8 obsidian. So what you can do with obsidian, because of the buckets mod, you can make an obsidian bucket. And this bucket can hold 3 types of anything. Water, lava, anything. So what I did here was I just filled this up with lava, and then I got 3 regular water buckets into this one obsidian bucket. And that made the entire process a lot quicker. And then I just filled this with lava and ran out of cobblestone, so I just opened the chest, because now we have mass amounts of it. And you can also upgrade your generator through tiers using iron and emeralds and such. But I'm filling up that thing because the tank uses lava as fuel. See, there's the fuel. Without fuel, then it won't melt down anything that you're putting in there. Your armor, your tools, whatever you want to burn and recreate into something else. So now that I have enough, I'm just going to make another bucket. This one is going to be for water. So I have it, and there we go. And I'm just going to try and throw this stuff in here because I don't need it anymore. And now I'm going over here. Okay, so next I'm going to look up the iron amber. So the iron amber is going to take sand resin, clay resin, coal resin, and gravel resin. We have all of that in bonsais right here. And right after I harvest all of this, that should be enough resin to do everything. I don't know why I grabbed that. I already had gravel there. Don't need any petrified. I guess I just thought it would be fine to have more. So now I can get the iron amber. I'm just going to put that over there, pressing A to do that. You press A to do that. And I got the achievement, amber is the color of my dinosaur. I don't know why they made the achievements like that, but they did, I guess. So each amber is 2 ingots of iron. And I just realized that I didn't place the porcelain faucets there. If you right-click them, then they'll transport whatever materials in there into either side or whatever you're going to place it into. So you can actually make the molds for the casting table, such as ingots and helmets and armor and tools, by using gold. You would just place something like a clay ingot with there and then fill it around with gold, and then that would make the ingot cast, and so on and so forth. Now for the iron sapling, you're going to need an acacia sapling, and you're going to need molten iron from the whatever it's called, the smeltery, whatever. And that's really easy to get because that's our smeltery right there, basically. So how you're going to get that is you're going to use an apple sapling in water. And yeah. So yeah. I didn't know how to make an apple sapling, so I went online and looked around. And the video's going to cut out now. So I've now learned the secrets of how to get an apple sapling. This is all already smelted and everything. So what you have to do to get the apple or apple sapling is get an oak sapling first. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take a dirt sapling, place it in water. I still have that there, so I picked it up for some reason. You can pick things up by doing shift right click. So I just tried to place that down, and then I just place the other 2 things there because it can only hold 1 type of substance at a time. So even if there's only 1 type of water bucket in there, that's all I could do. And then I realized I can't even pick that up because there's too little of it. So I just took 2 leaves, done that. I should have done that either way. I don't know why I didn't. But there we go. Now I got my water back. I can just place it right there. And boom. Oak sapling. Now, the oak sapling actually has a higher chance of dropping apples while being in a bonsai form, but I just did this to get more oak sapling so I can make more apples if necessary, and I actually did end up getting an apple from this tree, which was quite lucky because they're pretty unusual for trees, and there we go, apple. So, with the apple now, all I had to do was I just had to place it in a crushing tub. And I looked around for how to make it because I still didn't know how. Saw that and I was just like, oh my god, am I gonna have to do that? But no, all you have to do is just put it in a crushing tub. So I looked it up in the seeds and there it was. Apple, crushing tub, boom. Placed it in the crushing tub, jumped on it, you got your apple seeds. Now, to get the apple seeds, it's pretty normal. It's how every other seed works. You just place it on a grass block or whatever. You don't have to till the farmland. And then you just bone meal it. Boom. Done. You got your apple sapling. I could have made more, but I just thought, for now, I'm just going to do this. I'm probably going to need some other acacia trees for later. I didn't even plant the acacia tree because I just wanted that iron sapling real quick. So you just place it in the casting table, right-click the faucet, and boom. Then it'll start doing it. That one is considerably more fast than making a block because blocks take a long time to cool. Here I'm just going to grab the rest of the oak saplings. That'll be good. In case I need any more apple saplings, I can just use the oak. Now I'm just going to try and put everything in there. Boom. Apple sapling. Iron sapling, I mean. So I'm just going to grow that there to get more of the saplings. I'm just going to throw these 2 off because I don't really need any more. And once this grows, I will have access to iron and iron tools and all the other things that come with iron blocks. And eventually the chests that I want, the huge chests that we are going to get later on this video. So I'm just going to grab the rest of the saplings here. Almost done. Okay. Done. And not done. Done. Okay, so now I have enough saplings to usually just throw them all around. So I can just make the iron resin into iron amber instead of having to go through all the other things. I can just make iron amber through iron resin and iron acorns. So I'm just going to pop that in there because each amber is again worth 2 ingots worth, and you only need 9 ingots to make a block, and then that'll start out my own production because I don't have any gold yet to make the mold for the ingots, so I can't really make ingots yet. I can only make the blocks, which is a lot slower because it needs to cool longer and you need more resources in there for it to happen. Video crashed again. What is this? What is this? My videos. And the lag. Well, I think I'm just going to make another bonsai thing for iron. Right now I'm just going to try and... You know what? No. No. So, yeah. Just gonna place another iron sapling there, and that should be good. I'm just gonna harvest the rest of this. I think I'm just going to get the massive chest tomorrow, and I think this will be it for today, right after I make this coal. So, yeah. Just gonna look at these things. So far we're pretty good in the book. We just need that bed, and yeah, that's about it. We got basically everything else, and we're also going to need the hog and the food trees, as well as the diamonds, the gold, the emeralds, and everything else. So we finally have all the cobblestone, and we got the cobblestone thing, cobble, and that just means filling a vanilla chest with cobblestone, which I already explained. So I also got eating dirt while the video crashed, and it was just heating up a dirt acorn in a furnace and then eating it. Just need the lapis, the slime, the redstone, the silver, the gold, and the diamond left, and that is about it. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe, and also like the video, and I'll probably do another one of these tomorrow. Till then.